Hello and welcome to Chem 100. I'm just going to show you around our canvas really quickly. So the first thing you'll see when you come into the course is this button. So this button is where you're going to essentially see everything that you need to know each week for the course. There's a video explaining this, but just to briefly go over it, you'll have any assignments or assessments rather that are coming up that week. So this first one is one of the only online assignments that you have. It's a syllabus quiz, just kind of walks you through everything from the syllabus and how to get acquainted with the course, which you may or may not be watching this in that quiz. You have any of the homeworks that you should be working on. These are the pre-recorded lectures, so if you miss a class or if you're in a hybrid class, then those are available to you there. And then for future weeks, what quizzes will be happening. You'll have what will be on the quiz, so going through the homework, different types of problems, anything that needs to be memorized. So this is the first thing that we'll have to memorize, which is the metric conversion factors, and then what will not be on this quiz. So it's giving you an idea of some of the problems on the homework that you may not need to focus on for this particular quiz. So that's the button. It'll be updated every week. The next thing that you will see on the home page is my office hours. So those are posted here. If you need to meet at a time that I'm not available, you can always message me either via email or on Discord, and I might be able to set up a meeting with you. Other things, so frequently asked questions. Occasionally I'll get asked a question so much that I just make a video that I post to answer that question, so you can look there. The syllabus is available, modules, lecture schedule, and due dates. My email is here. I will always respond to communications within one business day. And the materials for the course. So we have an e-textbook here. The bookstore usually has a copy available in paper, in print, if you prefer that, but it's not required. And then we have a calculator. You do not have to have this kind of calculator, but that's the kind of calculator that I recommend. It's the one that I have spares of, and it's the ones that I use in my videos. So the next thing to look at is the modules. So the first module is just giving you some of the basic information you might need for the course. So you've got your due dates, exams, and all of that kind of schedule. So anything in orange is going to be an online assessment. The green is what you should be working on. The blue are homework assignments, which are hyperlinked. And then the pinkish purplish here are the in-class quizzes. And then in red, you have your chapter exams. All exams are in class, and the lecture schedule, is here. So this is going to give you an idea of the topics that are being covered. This kind of helps you to follow along. If you missed a class, you can look for that particular content in the videos, which I will show you shortly. Your link to the textbook again, the Zoom room link, periodic table if you want the online version, some resources, the student services resource webpage, information on scanner apps, which you'll have to use for your homework. And then this is a link to the lecture packet, which you are also welcome to purchase in the bookstore if you'd like, but all of the content is available for free online. Okay, so each module, starting at Module 1, corresponds to a chapter. So each module has upon mastering this chapter, you'll be able to. This goes through some of the basic things that you should know after the chapter is done, anything that you need to memorize, and important definitions. The next thing would be the topics and definitions. This is a really helpful area to kind of go through any of the topics that we went through. There's some dynamic content as well, some games that you can play if you want, totally optional, and figures. And then we have the pre-recorded lectures. So they're separated out by week. Each video has kind of a breakdown of what is discussed, so and the timestamps. So if you need to go back through and learn about something that you saw in class, you can kind of not have to watch the whole video if you want to do that. The next thing is the chapter homework. So the homework is given, you have an answer key, and this is taking forever, sorry. So the homework is in PDF form. The homeworks are in the packet as well, but they're available here if you prefer to do them online. And then the answer key is at the end so that you can check your work. The submission is graded on completeness, meaning that you've shown all work. So you're always welcome to resubmit if needed. But the points that are given, full credit will only be given for completed work. And you'll be submitting those, you'll be uploading those online. So that's what you need the scanner app for. We'll do in-class activities, which are available here, so you'll always have access to those, and the answer key. Oftentimes we won't finish those in class, so so you can have some extra practice available as well. And then after the modules that are on an exam, you'll see there's an exam review module. So you've got the topics for the exam, practice exam, and then the exam review that I've done online. In addition to practice exams, for all of the quizzes, you'll have practice quizzes available to you. So you can see the previous semester's quiz and the key, so that you can practice for that. You have, if you're curious about your grade and you're not sure about how you're doing, you can put in hypotheticals here. So for example, if I want to know what my grade would be if I got let's say a 12 on this quiz, right? I can put that in and it will show me how it changes my grade, right? So you can play with that. It's especially helpful when it comes to exams because you can kind of see, oh, if I got an 80% on this exam, how would that change my grade? Right, and it shows me that it changes my grade to an 80% overall. So you can access the homework from the button always, right? We'll always have the homeworks. Those are here. You can also go to assignments and they will be there. You can also access them from the modules. Right, the homework is here. I think that's about it. If you need help, the tutoring center can be accessed here, the MT2C online and in person. They usually have the updated STEM Center hours, and I think that is all you need to know. All right, thanks for sticking with me.